viewers out there, a wonderful Monday afternoon. You're welcome to Sports Orbit. My name is Afa Cho. Salif Usman is also with me on today's edition of the program.
Thank you, Ashu. It's my pleasure.
All right, on today's edition of the program, we'll begin straight from the ongoing Under 17 Women's World Cup currently taking place, where the Nigeria Flamingos have qualified for the quarterfinals of the competition after a 4-0 thrashing of Ecuador on Saturday night. With that match, actually, they followed that up with the initial 4-1 victory over New Zealand in that one, and with that, they have already qualified for the quarterfinal match with a match to spare. So, irrespective of what happens in their last group game match, the Flamingos rather have already booked a spot for the quarterfinals. Well, some people might say congratulations to them, but job still not done yet.
Yeah, job still not done yet, but congratulations to the Flamingos. Just like one of my senior colleagues say, they have obviously proved that their third place at the last edition was not just a fluke by following up with that performance. When they first beat New Zealand, we said it here, well, it's not just like we echo it again. This is just initial drag. We expect when the boys or the girls have been separated from the women, probably when the jokers have been separated from the serious contender, we will now see whether they are ready for this competition. But so far, they appear to be the most scoring side in the tournament. With 8 goals and just managed to concede one goal. It's a fantastic record by any standard, by any team. And just like you read, they already booked their place with the match to spare in the quarterfinal. Also after the draw when New Zealand and the host play a goalless draw.
Dominican Republic.
With the Dominican Republic 1-1 draw. In the first match, they beat New Zealand 4-1, and Ecuador won their own fair opening match against the host, the Dominican. So both the Nigerians and Ecuador went to the Saturday match with a view who take the lead of the group. But unfortunately, there were no match to the Flamingos. Just from the blast of goals, it was a goal scorer. And then thanks for Sakira Moshood, who has proved to be one of the outstanding players in this tournament. So we hope, just like Rives, the Olokere will be able to speak well and ensure that this doesn't go to the head of his players. So he now have opportunity to rest some of the players against the host. Most importantly, like, now that you're already sent against before getting, you already know your fate. Progressing of your progression to the next round of the competition, you all coming again the host. So you don't have anything more partner. So you have at liberty to change the team entirely. So give opportunity to also those have not been played to play more and then probably rest some players against the quarterfinal match.
Right, to our next story now, where head coach Justin Madugu has invited Captain Rashidat Ajibade, Chiamaka Nadozie, and 23 other players for the international friendly between Algeria. Actually, a double header, and of course, that list was unveiled. These matches will be played on Saturday, 26th October, and Tuesday, 29th October, respectively. Of course, and in this list, it's interesting to know that from all this list of players, I noticed it was just 4 foreign-based players who are in that list, in the person of Rashidat Ajibade, Gif Monday, the goalkeeper, Chiamaka Nadozie, and Oluwatosin Demihin. So the rest have been, mainly the bulk of it have been home-based players. And well, while some say this is a right step in the right direction, considering that it's only a friendly, and it's something that I feel, even the Super Eagles should begin to adopt when you're playing some kind of friendlies like this. There is no need to bring all your all your foreign-based stars. Sometimes this is how you begin to integrate new players into the team. Exactly. So for me, I think this is a step in the right direction.
We commend Madugu for this step. Absolutely, this is the right step in the right direction. Most likely, there's nothing at stake in the friendly match. The essence of the friendly match should give you opportunity to test your player and then to build your team. So why should you waste such opportunities to already build the players that already know them. It's an opportunity to test players that we don't already know them, or a player that have spotted somewhere, bring into the mind and let test what he can do. Instead of bringing all the already foreign based, already established players to come and play. To me, it's just a waste of space. The addition of Agibades and the money gives and the right, just to give a guide to those players that are coming up and at the same time add more pedigree and impetus to the team. So it's a fantastic one. Just like you see, if this Eguabo and his coaching crew can also adopt this idea, if you have one person of playing a friendly match, nothing at stake. Even probably even because of this qualifier, probably even because of the fiascos in Libya, probably would have qualified central for sure for our qualification for the AFCON. Then there's many too much. You can use it to test a player, drag a home-based player to come and play a match to give you once they already know of your qualification. So I think Eguabo should also learn from what his female coach Katapara has done. So you can begin to integrate play. We can't 100% rely on foreign-based players. It's not done anywhere. There's no if you even look at the team that have excelled in the world, they don't rely 100% on the foreign-based players. Back it, check the players that have won the World Cup. They don't. The bulk of the players come from their league. So we can adopt the same thing. We can adopt the same mentality, and we need to give confidence to home players. And because of not giving the confidence to the home based player, not giving them the opportunity that okay, if I'm playing in the Nigerian league, I have opportunity to also compete for a space in the national team. That is why you see our player running to countries that are not supposed to be mentioned in football to go and play. It's not. So I think Eguabo and his coaching crew, NFF should also encourage Eguabo to do the same things if it comes to a friendly match. So I thumbs up from Edu, and I hope that those players that have given them opportunity in the past, particularly in the Super Falcon, you don't even see any player from the calling pitch, all home pitch, and that was the era where we were beating openers 6-0, 10-0, 10-8-0, for 12-0.
I agree with you completely. Then we still stay on the local scene now. This time to the MPFL, where of course Heartland coach Emmanuel Almunike is not happy with the outcome of his 1-0 loss to Bayelsa United over the weekend. According to him, it was due to a goal was disallowed for his team initially in the course of the game, and almost similar goal was scored by Bayelsa United, but this time it was allowed to stand. But for Amunike, he has not been happy, especially considering that since he became the gaffer of Heartland, they just won their first game last weekend, and one had hoped that from they will kick on from there. But Bayelsa United spoiled their party over the weekend.
And while he was crying, and at the same time, even his opener, the opposing coach, Ladan Bosu, is also complaining that his players, he's also complaining that he's bitter that his players misses chances, that they ought to have scored more goal against Amunike. Well, I think, in as much I'm not trying to rule out what Amunike is scoring, although I've not seen the video of that replay, I can't really comment either it has an or either the referee from Nasarawa Council was right in this decision or not right in this decision. But I think we are beginning to see a lot of pockets of complaints from here and there about the attitudes of referee in the Premier League. So Elegbele and his team, we have given them kudos that what they have done so far, trying to raise the standard of the league and trying to ensure that there's fair officiating in the league. But if we are not beginning to hear this complaint here and there, I think Elegbele and his team need to step up and begin to watch, to monitor those complaining and to find out they can carry out independent investigation to find out either those complaints were genuine or not genuine. Because I also saw a video clip of last week where we talked about the match between the Rangers and Kano Pillars, when Kano Pillars were 4 goals up before they has to come back from behind. And see, in as much as we commended that decision that for Kano Pillars going away to Rangers and win that match, and also after I watched that video, there's two things came into my mind. Yes, Rangers might have lost that match at home, but watching that video, I also commended the Rangers fans for ensure peace at that stage. And this is some
we know how those kind of decisions
turn out. And these are some of the things other fans from other venues need to learn something from Rangers fans. Because I actually give kudos to Rangers fans. Because if you watch that video, yes, I'm not a professional, I'm not a defender, I don't know how to take decision. But if you watch that video and if such decisions were counted against a whole team, these are some of the things that irritates the fans. That we are playing at our home and the decision come again and you against in that match, two penalties were awarded against Rangers. And Rangers has 3 penalty turned down.
Exactly.
Because if what that action from my own position, from my a layman point of view, when I was watching that replay, I'll clearly say it's for the penalty. But the
Penalty.
referee for three occasions, three separate decisions, he turned that against the host. And the fans of Rangers, which I'm commending them for their effort, didn't allow that to get to their hand, and they didn't allow they didn't do anything to the referee. They didn't interrupt the match, and they allowed the match to go on peacefully without any complaint. So I draw my hat for the Ranger fans and other fans, particularly the Kano Pillars.
Yeah.
Now the Kano
Who
Pillars,
are
we are
notorious
hoping
for those
they
kind
are
of
they
things.
are about to return to their home ground,
Yeah.
Sanabata Stadium. I think they need a less. They need something to
And
study.
we all know why they've been banned severally
Yes,
from
they have
that
the ban.
stadium.
So they
Yeah.
need something to learn from what the Ranger fan has done. Because I can't expect short decision go against Kano Pillar and their fans will hold their hand to watch.
Yeah.
So I commend the Ranger fans. They are not a loser in that man. They have made Nigeria proud. But start firmly without taking law into their own hand
Exactly.
and allow the decision to stand against them. So, and other fans from other bands across Nigeria need to learn a lot from the Ranger fans.
Of
And
course.
like I said earlier, Elegbele and his team need to begin to watch because we are beginning to see some referees begin to take some arbitrary decisions that are maybe in detriment to the progress of the league.
Of course, some other matches also when in the MPFL we have those results. Let's have a look at them quickly. Of course, for Remo Stars, it was another victory for Remo Stars, who are now back on top of the table, toppling Rivers United. Of course, let's take a look at that. Abia Warriors, first of all, 3-1. It was over Plateau United. El Kanemi Warriors, good result for them, 1-0 over. Eyimba Kano Pillars, a 1-1 draw versus Kwara United, while Sunshine Stars had a 1-0 lead over Nasra United. Remo Stars, yes, over 1-0 over Bendel Insurance, returning back to the top of the table. So quickly, if you look at these results of matches played during the weekend.
Yes, for me, the most impressive result is the 1-1 draw, Kwara United against Kano Pillar. Kano Pillar celebrated their victory against Riga last week. We were just talking about going for 4-3 against Nigeria with the inclusion of returning back to the league. Ahmed Musa and Siwapula appear to have added impetus to the Kano Pillar, but the Afoja Warriors were not deterred at all. So all the way went to Mohamed Diko Stadium in Katsina when the Kano Pillars currently play their home match and get the 1-1 draw. To me, it's a fantastic result for Kano Pillars. And yes, and Ekenemi, I think this is their first victory for the season against the Pillar. They are always playing at home, but they hardly lose one, they hardly win. But getting a win against Almighty Eyiwa is a good way to go. And not forgetting that their coach is currently on the national assignment with the Flying in Togo. So the interim coach will appear to have a better result for the Warriors of El Kanemi.
Of course, some matches will also go down today in match week 8. This will be Ikorodu City, who hosting Ilobi Stars, who are gradually returning to life. So it seems Niger Tornadoes welcome Rivers United, who are yet to taste defeat this season. Shooting Stars will be at home against Katsina United, while Enugu Rangers will face Aqua United in that
Yeah,
one.
for the fantastic. If you look at the Niger Tornadoes, they were hoping to end their winless run at home, probably against the River United where the cup coming today. But and at the same time, Daniel Amokashi, too much has played so far, all the way in the 1-1. Maybe
1-1 then 2-2.
So he'll be hoping to get his first win. If he
all
can,
the way in Lagos.
If he can achieve that in the commercial city of Lagos, that would be very fantastic.
Alright, like I said, these matches come up much later today. Well, at this point, we'll go on a break. When we return, Sport Orbit continues. Don't go nowhere.
Masu kallon mu kar a manta kuna tare ne da shirin Leadership Hausa na Barka da Hantsi Najeriya da muke gabatarwa a ɗakin watsa shirye-shiryenmu na Last Word da ke babban birnin tarayya Abuja. A ci gaba da kasancewa tare da mu.
from that break. It's still sports orbit. Down to some other news, of course, about Victor Boniface, where he was reportedly injured, but not a major injury after sustaining a minor accident. This was coming after his heroics in Bayern Leverkusen's win, where he scored the winner after missing a penalty, but eventually scored that winner almost in stoppage time. But that incident happened moments later. But thankfully, the club came out to say not a major
Yeah,
incident.
we thank God. The good news that he came out not with a serious injury, and I think if you see the footage of the video of the car, his messages was badly damaged, and for him to come out on not hot seriously or hot, so we thank God for that, for God for His mercy, and just like you say, maybe he over celebrated his victory against the Frankfurt in that particular match. He missed the penalty in the first half against the Frankfurt, but at the 9 minutes of the second half of the match, about 72 minutes, he was able to score the winning goal for his side. And if not, you can imagine you miss a penalty, and at the end of the day, your team draw a point because of your mistake. And if you at the end of the day be able to bail yourself out, it's worthy to celebrate. But it's appeared that the guy over celebrated, and they had to can between the move around, and he was not lucky. He sustained the accident, but thank God that he didn't sustain major injury. That's the beauty of the story.
Exactly. Yeah. Of course, there are too some other stories where former Super Eagles forward Osazio Demige has called on the NFF to give current interim manager Austin Eguavon the permanent job of the Super Eagles. Of course, he made this known during an interview with a radio station recently. According to him, he said Eguavon was the first general manager when I signed my first professional contract with Bendel Insurance under him. He said the beauty with him is that he's a lesson to our country, well spoken, committed, and now he's a committed coach and always available to take up the job with passion. Of course, said a lot about him. From what he said, looks like he's someone who knows Eguavon very well, and well, he has urged that well for him. He feels Eguavon is the right man for the Super Eagles job.
Just like you have to know about Bob Bedwell, you see,
Yeah.
he play under him at
Under him,
the
yeah.
Better Insurance, and at the same time the Super Eagles. When Osadio when he first came into the Super Eagles, particularly when he make his name in the Super Eagles in 2004 at the Tunisia 2004 Nations Cup, when he was his hero performance against the South Africa, 2 goals scored against South Africa. He was an assistant coach to Shuku. Then after the Shuku was edged out because after our inability to qualify for the World Cup 2006, Egbabo succeeded squad and become an interim coach of the Super Eagles. Osaji was very instrumental to that, was very prominent in the squad that time when Egbabo led the team to the Egypt 2006 Nations Cup where we finished third. So I think he knows Egbabo very well. But yes, not to him, other people have also scored for let Egbabo should be given the job on a permanent view. But I still have my opinion, skeptical about this idea of this call to give the job. Yes, I don't have anything against Egbabo, but I think it is still premature. Let's watch what Egbabo can do first. I think, he has given the opportunity to play this qualifier round. Let's see what he can do for qualifier round. So, in as much as whatever some flashes of the game we have seen so far, I'm here to convince that Egbabo has done something extraordinary to be given the job on a permanent deal. I don't have anything against it, but let's see him play out this one qualify. I think NFL, why they are still searching, but they are afraid the idea that okay, we have allowed you to play the community qualify. So let him handle the job. So if whoever is in support of whoever is against it, everybody should hold their peace. Let's play out this qualify out to the effect.
Of course, to some other news now, Super Eagles striker Victor Osimhen, says his goal over the weekend is what a goal that should be nominated for the Puskás Award. He scored a beautiful bicycle kick during the weekend in their Turkish league match where they won. A beautiful goal it was, and of course, when asked about that goal, he said, of course, it was an incredible goal, a classic goal. Why not? It could be a goal that, could be looked at for the Puskás Award.
Yeah.
Of course, the Puskás Award is given to named after a Real Madrid legend. Is usually given to the player who scored, the most fantastic goal in the course of the season.
Yeah, and if you look at the Osimhen goal, it's a fantastic goal. There's no idea about it. And even they on social media, a whole lot of people are talking about that goal, and ultimately it's a candidate for Oscar award. So I also support that idea. There's no anyhow the Ballon d'Or will overlook us a goal when you are bringing the contender for the Oscar award. It's one of the, if not one of the top 5 or the top 3
Sure.
Oscar award. Because then if you look at the play you are playing in the last stage for in the last 10 months, whose goal has obviously is shot fantastic good. Obviously, it's a fantastic award. Either he's going to win with a different people. Let's see how it's going to. But obviously, it's a nomination for Oscar award. And the beauty is that sometimes football is not. They say it's not. There's another. They say it's not how long, but how far. You know, Osimhen missed FIFA 45. You know, he was not part of the Super Eagles team that were hosted in Libya, but because of the injury. But he only played 10 minutes, and within the 10 minutes, he created an assist and make his mark.
Exactly.
Within the 10 minutes. So fantastic.
All right, let's go to some transfer news down where it's been revealed that Everton is plotting a general move for Chukwueze, who currently plays